Islands in the beautiful Thousand Islands. Now, beautiful on this gray and cold, overcast Sunday of Labor Day long weekend. Chugging along at, I don't know, 10 knots. About a 2.5 foot swell. Ooh, it keeps splashing through the windshield on us. You know, hard to believe yesterday felt like 36 degrees and we were getting the sunburn. Today we're worried about frostbite. So, just going to chug along, go up underneath the Ivy Lee Bridge, take a look, maybe stop, get some fuel, and see what else we can find today. But I think today is going to be a gentle little chug back to Trent. And maybe with this, the winds will drop off. They are from the northeast, so hopefully once we get down around Kingston, the waves should flatten out and it should become a little more enjoyable ride.
So we'll hit pause here quickly. On the left, that is Canada. On the right, that is the United States of America. And whoever owns the island has built their own private little international bridge. I wonder if he has to call customs each time he walks across.
Yeah, right beside the red buoy.
Welcome to Hart Island and home of Boldt Castle. That is the Boldt Castle powerhouse, you see. Now, we didn't actually stop and get off and tour the castle this trip. The weather wasn't favorable, and we didn't bring our passports, so we weren't ready to enter the U.S. However, we can freely travel throughout the waters as long as we don't touch land anywhere. So Boldt Castle is one of two castles in the Thousand Islands, the other being Singer Castle, which we toured years ago, and I've got some low-quality cell phone video of some of the secret passages. I'll put a link to it at the end of the video here if you want to see that. But Boldt Castle was built in right around the turn of the century, in 1900. It was built by George C. Boldt, the proprietor of the world-famous Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York City. Initially, 300 workers were hired, including stonemasons, carpenters, and artists, to fashion the 6-story, 120-room castle. In January 1904, tragedy struck as a telegraph operator and general site foreman called an all-stop to work on Boldt Castle. The wife, Louise, had died suddenly, and broken-hearted Boldt couldn't imagine his dream castle without his beloved wife. Boldt never returned to the island, and leaving behind a structure of monument of his love. For 73 years, the castle and various stone structures were left to the mercy of the wind, rain, snow, and vandals. When the Thousand Islands Bridge Authority acquired the property in 1977, it was decided that through the use of all net revenues from castle operations, it would be preserved for the enjoyment of future generations. Since 1977, several $1 million have been applied to rehabilitating and restoring and improving the Heart Island structures. Tour boats from both New York and Canada. Tour boats from both sides of the border stop on a regular basis. Tour boats and direct shuttles to stop. Tour boats make regular stops at the castle. And I strongly recommend, if you ever get a chance, take the tour. It's an amazing building inside. Now, as you can see, just cruising around the island from the boat, we really actually can't see a whole lot of the castle. We can see some of the structures in each end and a little bit of the castle itself, but for the most part, the heavy trees, it blocks most of the view you get from the water. Now, several tour boats a day do stop here from both Canada and the U.S., and you ever find yourself down around Alexandria Bay, New York, or Gananoque, Ontario, I highly recommend you take not only the cruise of the Thousand Islands, but take the little extra time and stop at Boldt Castle and give it a tour. It is well worth it.
+90 feet of water and shore right there. Water depths in the Thousand Islands are amazing. Well, we've just rounded the corner at the Glenora Ferry, back into the Long Reach, head up to Deseron, make the turn, zip across Big Bay, back past Belleville, and into Trenton. The day turned out to be a little nicer. Up until 15-20 minutes ago, we had quite a bit of sun. Actually, it was actually getting hot for a little while. Still had all the canvas done up though, break the wind off us. Lots of craziness down in the Thousand Islands, boats going everywhere today. But we got to see some good sights and enjoyed the couple days away. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like. Go ahead and subscribe. Might be one of the last boating videos of the year, unfortunately. However, later this week we're off to Lake Placid. Gonna do Whiteface Mountain and all the interesting things that area has to offer. So, thanks. We'll see you next time.